Hi, I'm Lucky Balaraman of the Magnum Group, a leading CAD service provider. If you're an architect or engineer thinking of outsourcing your drawings, you would no doubt have been confronted with a question at some point in time. And that question is, how do I find a good provider of CAD services? Most probably, what would have come to mind is go to the search engines and type in CAD services. Yes, going to the search engines when you're looking for something is a smart idea, but you'd be surprised to know that nowadays it isn't the strategy of choice. It has a shortcoming, and that is search engines rank a site based on how good the website is, not on how good the website's company is. After all, for the most part, websites are like ads. Now you tell me, if an ad looks good, does it mean the company being advertised is good? Of course not. What you need are the opinions of others who have actually used CAD services. That way you'll see the good, the bad, and the ugly. Say about 10 years ago, being able to find the opinions of others would be a pipe dream. But today it's a reality. You can do it, and you can do it easily. How? By going to user forums. If you're into engineering, go to engineering forums. If you're into architecture, go to architectural forums. Ask about CAD services and get the naked truth. Here are the URLs of some good engineering forums, and believe me, engineers love to talk. Ask me, I'm one of them. And here are the URLs of some good architectural forums. Don't bother noting them down. Just go to our blog later on and copy the URLs from there. Our blog's URL will appear later in this video. What you have to do is choose some of the forums, register for them. That only takes 2 minutes and 0 expense. Then ask the question, can anyone recommend a good CAD service based on first-hand experience? Gather about 10 service provider names using this method. Then carefully evaluate these 10 companies by messaging them and evaluating the responses you get. Rank the providers and keep only the top 3. We'll explain more on how to evaluate them in a subsequent installment of this training. Divvy up your CAD work amongst these 3 providers. Of course, if you don't have volume requirements, maybe you could use them in rotation, but always have more than one provider on hand. That's the end of this training installment. As mentioned earlier, we're the Magnum Group, one of India's leading CAD service providers. We've been serving the international engineering and architectural community for nearly 7 years, and we definitely have a ton of experience in the area. We currently have 60 full-time people in our team. Because of our many years of dealing with hundreds of customers, we have a very good idea of what customers really look for. And we also know what goes on at this end of the equation. We are therefore eminently qualified to explain the mechanics of CAD outsourcing. As mentioned earlier, please go to our blog to grab the URLs of those engineering and architectural forums, and stay tuned for part 2 of this training, which will start to explain how to evaluate the names you got from the forums. Have a nice day, and bye for now.